Guys, I'm going to do my tattoo update. I'll put my one before this in the description box so you can see what I've got already, because I'm not going to go all over it again because I just haven't got time, basically, and I don't want to be repeating myself. So I'm so cold sat here with no bloody top on. Right, so I will start with my arm. I think we got to here in my last one. I won't do my forearm. I'm going to carry on up. I don't know if I had my B in the last one, but I'll put it in this one just in case. And my honeycomb, which is kind of like around my elbow area. I didn't have the elbow done. I don't know, I kind of wanted breaking up a bit the honeycomb, so I didn't have the elbow done. Kind of left that and a bit of a patch here, and just so it wasn't so full on and black, so that's why I didn't have my elbow done. And then after that, I think I had my Peony and Chrysanthemum done, which Peony is on my shoulder here. I love peonies. If I could have a whole sleeve in them, I would, because I just love how they look. That took about, I think that was 2 sittings actually. I had the line work and then went back into the shading, which altogether was probably about 4 hours. I can't remember how long I booked, so that was that. Pain-wise, wasn't too bad. I haven't found any of them on my arm very painful, apart from in the middle. So at the top was fine. I'd say it was like, I don't know, 2 out of 5. It wasn't that bad. And then on the back, I had my Chrysanthemum. I'll show this in better detail, which I love. Again, if I could have myself covered in them, I would. These 2 flowers are my favourite. That again, I think was done in 2 sittings. They're both dot work. Most of my sleeve is dot work. The Chrysanthemum, it didn't hurt that much, apart from when you got like, because it comes round to my armpit a little bit. Round there was super tender. So yeah, that did hurt more than the front, but again, my pain threshold for my arm isn't too bad. Then after that, I had another mandala in the top of my arm, like in the centre. This one has got stag beetles on. This one took a bit longer. I think they were all done in 2 sittings. I'm not overly sure, but love this. I wanted a stag beetle, like a proper one, but it kind of didn't fit in anywhere, so went for another mandala because I love them. There's an artist, I can't remember who it is, who does illustrations of mandalas, but he puts things in them. I'll try and find it and link it below. But yeah, that's kind of like coming out the back of my portrait one here, and comes around to the front a bit. I love that. And then the most recent on my arm are my Echinacea Flowers, which kind of fill the gap of the top of my arm here and go down through the centre, which was excruciating. That was horrible having that done. I didn't like that. That was like a 5 out of 5. And kind of up here again by my armpit was quite painful. But no, I love those. I love the Echinacea flower. I think it's gorgeous. As a bit of a gap filler, I just had some more honeycomb in the crease, which again was very painful. I didn't like having that bit done. It was quite sore. That is like the update of my arm, and I'd say it was more or less finished. I might have a few like honeycombs dotted about and round to the back of where my back piece is. So might have that done, not sure, because it's quite a lot going on down here and not much up here, but I don't know if I kind of like that fade. So we'll see. I kind of think the arm's done and I want this one done. I didn't watch my last one, so I can't remember if I included this or not, but I've got a mini rocket on the back of my arm, which is another best friend tattoo. I forget it's there, to be honest, but it is. And then onto my, I don't know how I'm going to show this, but I'll have to put an insert in. I had my back done, and it's a huge back piece. It's Mucha inspired, Alphonse Mucha, if you know the artist. But it's based on his work, and then I've had a skull added to the back of it. It goes down onto my bum cheeks, so I'm not sure how to show you that without being explicit. Kind of goes onto my arse, so I don't know if that's going to get banned off YouTube. And my boyfriend did that. He's the tattooist where I get my tattoos done, so that was handy. It was kind of a joke. He was like, let's draw you up a massive back piece, because I'd said in the past I'd wanted one, and I didn't know if I was a bit of a chicken to go through with it or not, because it is huge. It fills the whole of my back, so he was like, oh, I'll draw it up, see if you like it. And then I loved what he drew of the woman. I was looking through one of his sketchbooks one night, and he did like this skull drawing, which I thought was so cool. And he was like, oh, let's add this onto the back piece. So he did, and I was a bit unsure at the start because it's quite in your face. It's quite a scary skull. It's not a pretty one, but I kind of like the contrast between the like pretty woman and then the skull. So yeah, that's my back piece, and that hurt like fuck. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. I didn't realise what I was in for. I've had so many hours on it and it's still not finished. I sat like a champion for my first sit-in, which was just all of it outlined. I thought I did amazingly, and then after that, when the shading started, I was just kaput. I hated it, and I hate it now. I just don't like having it done, but no pain, no gain, because it looks fucking awesome and I just love it to bits. It would definitely be a 10 out of 10, maybe even 11 out of 10 pain rating for the back, especially around the sides and my lower back. It's horrible. So I had to dose up on paracetamol just to get through it. And that is all I've had. It seems like I've had a lot, but talking about it, it doesn't actually seem, I don't know what I can say about any of it. Apart from, I love it. If you've got any questions, leave them below and I'll answer them. Check out my Q&A video, which I did before on tattoos, and like pain ratings and why I got them and blah blah blah. I'll link that video in the description box. I plan to have more. I plan to have my bum cheeks done. They're done a little bit at the moment, but I want both of them completely covered. So I'm going to have that done after my back's done. And yes, then see what happens. I hope you're all well. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.